And our story begins.
When everybody thought that this one room had this big tree.
Right. It starts on Christmas Eve. And it's a Christmas party, right? Mm-hmm.
And this girl is sleeping and she
And this girl, does anyone remember her name?
No.
Nope.
I don't know.
Marie. Her name is Marie. Can you say Marie?
Marie.
The party is at Marie's house. And everyone is all dressed up and it's Christmas Eve and there's a big tree. And in those days, they put real candles on the tree. So there were real candles burning on the tree. And all the guests arrived and lots of sweet food to eat. And then Marie's godfather, Herr Drosselmeyer, came. Do you remember Herr Drosselmeyer? Can you say Drosselmeyer?
Drosselmeyer.
Very good. Herr Drosselmeyer. He had some magic power. And he brought gifts for everyone. And he brought 2 big boxes. And do you remember what came out of the boxes?
Yeah.
What?
Dreams.
No, dreams. Well, dreams come out later, but out of those 2 big boxes came, do you know?
I would want to ask something else.
Oh, what did you want to ask me?
Do we get to take this picture of something like
Yes, maybe later. But you also get other things. So anyway, dolls come out. Giant dolls. Dolls bigger than me. And they dance for everyone at the party. Yeah?
Yeah, they did. They dance and
They dance?
and then the girl, she does the sleep after.
Oh, but first she gets the Nutcracker. Remember, everyone gets a present, and she gets the Nutcracker, and she loves the Nutcracker, right? And who made fun of her? The other kids.
Her brother broke it
Her brother broke the Nutcracker.
on purpose because he put a big nut and it was
Too big nut. He broke the Nutcracker, and what did Marie do? She cried.
Yeah. I cried like a little baby.
She cried. She was very sad. And then her Drosselmeyer fixed the Nutcracker, right? And then when the party was over, that's when she went to sleep.
and she dreamed.
Well, maybe she dreamed, but she woke up later on.
And
She woke up, and the Christmas tree
when they
grew huge. And all the toys were huge. And Marie looked up, and the Nutcracker was bigger than she was. Somehow, she had shrunk, and all the toys in all the room had grown enormous. And she was like about the size of a mouse. And she was very confused. And then, out of the cracks of the floor, the Nutcracker.
the mouse. The mouse
Then
came
a
out.
mouse, then another mouse, then another mouse, then another mouse, then another mouse, and a whole army of mice. And they came to make war on the toys. And the toys were frightened, weren't they? And did the toys hide? And then the Nutcracker came to life. And the Nutcracker started to dance. And the Nutcracker and the toys made an army. And they all made an army, and then they started a big fight. But the mice won. Yay! Shh. The mice are the bad guys in the story. No. Yeah, sorry. That's true. And they had this big fight, and they captured Marie, and Marie was like, ah! They had hold of her, and then the Mouse King had hold of the Nutcracker, and he was tying him down to the floor, holding him down. And Marie stood to the side, and she watched the Mouse King pounce upon the Nutcracker. She was so sad. Do you remember the name of it? She did.
Step
Oh,
shoe.
shh, shh, shh.
Step on the mouse.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't want to shoot.
She didn't. She took her shoe off and she threw it at that Mouse King. And when she threw it and when that shoe hit the Mouse King, all the mice disappeared. The Mouse King disappeared. And she turned around and she looked, and there before her the Nutcracker, and he had turned into
A king.
a prince.
Yeah.
A very handsome prince. A
Ew.
very handsome prince. And he said to her, "Come, Clara, you've broken the evil spell. Come with me, Marie. We're going to the land of sweets." Do you remember how they got to the land of sweets?
A sleigh.
A sleigh, a big, beautiful sleigh that went through the woods, through the sparkling woods, and then they got to the land of sweets. What happened in the land of sweets? Very good. Go ahead.
I remember it.
You were just singing it. It's just that-
Of midnight, at the stroke of midnight. Wait, I can't remember. Study it. Study it. At the stroke of midnight,
Fairies come to play. Very good. And the flowers dance and the snowflakes dance, and then there's a big banquet. And they dance. What dances? The fairies dance and what dances? Who do
And
that?
the princess or the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker Prince dances with.
And they jumped over and do splits in the air.
Right, the Russian dancers. Remember from Russia? The Russian dancers do splits in the air, and the Chinese dancers come out and dance. And then there's a banquet, and then who's the last one to come out? Miss Juliette.
The Nutcracker. Then her. The girl. The mouse. The girl. And the Nutcracker. The ballerina.
The Sugar Plum Fairy. Remember? But she is a ballerina, you're right. The Sugar Plum Fairy is the last one to come. And then they do a dance. And then Clara says, "Bye, it's time to go home." And she gets back in the sleigh. And then next thing she knows,
She's sleeping with it.
she's asleep in her own bed with the Nutcracker.
And then the Nutcracker runs away.
Goes back home to the land of sweets. Now the question is, do you think that she was dreaming?
Yes.
Yes. See.
She was dreaming?
But the only thing that
Do you think she really went to the land
It
of
was
sweets?
based off a true story.
Do you think she really went to the land of
thing that
sweets, or
she
do you
really
think she was
saw was
dreaming?
She was dreaming.
She was dreaming?
Then how come she saw the ground when she woke up?
Did she see the crowning when she woke up?
Yes.
So she really went?
And he
Okay, now we're gonna sing that song that you did before. Miss Julia's gonna sing that song, but before we sing the song, I need you to tell me something. Which of those attributes do you think was most important in this story? Which ones did you hear? Did you hear hope in that story?
Yes.
Really? Where?
No.
Where did you hear what? Wait, one at a time. What? When she hit the mouse with her shoe, that was hope? Well, I think it was, because I think you're right. And here's why I think you're right. Because it looked like he was losing. It looked like the Nutcracker was losing. But she kept hoping. She never stopped hoping. What do you have to know? What do you do?
Courage.
Courage? Where's courage? Where was the courage in the story?
I don't know.
Tyrese?
I don't know what it means. I was gonna say love.
When
Oh, you're going to say love. That's a good one. Hold that thought. Wait. I saw Kira's hand go up. Kira, do you know where the courage landed in that story?
No, I don't know.
When she hit the mouse with the shoe, she was very brave. She got a lot of courage. Okay, and Tyrese, what were you going to say?
Love.
Love. Where's the love in the story?
When
The
she loves
Because the